Today we are going to demonstrate donning and doffing of PPE for COVID-19 suspected patients. With each step between the donning and doffing, one will be washing their hands. If you have long hair, the first step after washing your hands will be to move your hair in such a way that it will not become contaminated. You then, of course, wash your hands. The next step after washing your hands is to put on and secure a gown. We are going to demonstrate this with a reusable gown. We are also using a buddy system, as you can see, to make sure that the donning and doffing is done appropriately. Next step, of course, is to wash your hands. Then you will put on a mask or a respirator. And secure it properly. You'll then wash your hands. The next step will be to put on your goggles or face shields or safety glasses. It is okay to put on more than one eye protection. You then wash your hands. You will put on your gloves, which should go over the sleeves of your gown. Again, your buddy will make sure that everything has been appropriately donned. You will now go into the patient's room. Some general rules: keep your hands away from your face and minimize the time that you're touching any surface. Please pay careful attention to removing your gloves in the proper fashion as demonstrated. You then wash your hands. And the next step is to remove your gown. You need to be very careful, especially if there's any chance your arms are contaminated, not to touch the back of your head when you untie your gown, and you take it off from the inside out by rolling it forward, never touching the outside of the gown. And after you finish rolling it up, you put it into a bin so it can be reused. And then you wash your hands. At that point in time, you leave the patient's room. After you exit the room, you go over to a sink or some hand sanitizer, wash your hands, and at that point, you are ready to remove your goggles or face shield or safety glasses. It is very important that you lean forward so that that face shield does not touch the front of your shirt or scrubs. After you wash your hands, you're ready for the final step, which is to remove your mask. We're going to assume that those are reusable, at which point you will finish by washing your hands. These are the things you should not do do not touch the front of your glasses. Do not touch your face. Do not touch the front of your mask.